Hi Nikhil, you need a carborundum stone like this, right? One side is heavy grit, the other side is fine grit. So what you do is you place it on a flat surface with a piece of cloth so that it doesn't move around, especially if you have a granite top. And then you take the knife, and when you sharpen the knife, you sharpen it from here onto here. You don't sharpen it at the edge because that doesn't achieve much. I'll tell you why later on. So you start sharpening it from the middle, and the way you do it is you lay the knife on the stone flat, slightly at an angle, and that angle is the angle. See, this is the angle, flat, this angle, and then you draw the knife towards you. You never sharpen the knife this way. So you draw the knife towards you, and when you do this side, you do it like this, and you always sharpen from about here onwards. I'll tell you why later on. Then you look at the edge of the knife, and where you can see the edge shining, it means that those places are blunt. Can you see that? It's shining over there. So it means that that place is blunt. You need to concentrate on that place. Where it is sharp, you won't see anything. So you keep at it till you hit all the you hit all the blunt points. So after you have hit all the high points, most of the glittering in the edge is gone. See, there is a little bit of glitter here, but it is towards the heel, and I am never going to use this place to cut. So the rest of the place is reasonably okay. So I move over to the smooth grit, and then you do the same thing on the smooth grit.
Of course, you should do it with both hands like so. I'm just doing it with one hand so that I can film it.
And finally, when it's time to put an edge, you just wet the soft side of the stone or the soft grit, and then gently, don't apply any pressure, just gently stroke the knife on the surface like so. Again, starting from this point and this point should touch. This point and this point should touch, and then the other way. Of course, there is no glittering, and it has taken a good edge now. And when you want to cut something, you can't cut like this. What you do is you use your knife like a hacksaw blade. That is how you have to use your knife. Your knife is not supposed to be used like this. You use your knife like a hacksaw blade. You saw through the material. And if you cut something like a citrus fruit right here, then it means that you have to wash your knife, oil it, wash it, wipe it, oil it, and then store it. Or else all the hard work you did will be just wasted away by the acids. So if you think about the knife, this is the blade, right? Now the lazy way of putting an edge on it is just to grind the knife here and try to put an edge here. But if you see, only this triangle is holding up that edge, and any shearing force this way or this way can easily flex this tip this way or this way, right? Because only so much material is reinforcing. Now the right way to put a tip is to build it up from the base. So what this does is, if you apply any shearing forces this way, there is so much material holding this triangle. So it resists getting blunt. So that is why it is not a good idea to just grind it at the tip or sharpen it at the tip. You have to at least start at half point from the backbone of the blade. So this is why you cannot sharpen the tip alone.